Okay, so this thing had stock wheels and tires when I bought it, and well, actually, technically it didn't. It had some stock wheels with some 26 something like all-terrainy type mud tires, like a hybrid, and I didn't really like them. I put those on a Rubicon I had, and I put the tires off the Rubicon, which are bone stock, onto this thing, and they were pathetic. Didn't like them. They still, I mean, it did okay off-road, but I always wanted to put white letters with some black steel wheels on this thing because it's an '86 model. You know, give it that old look. And what we got up front. Well, first of all, let me talk about the wheels. These are ITP wheels ordered for like a 420 Rancher, so the offset is correct. Now, the tires in the front are 27 912s and 27 1212s in the rear. Kit came with lug nuts and center caps, and then I bought the tires separate because I wanted the white letters in this specific size. They had them with the 26 inch tall tires, but not the 27s. And I wanted to read it online, try to look, see what size tire I could fit on a 350D, and I couldn't find any good information. People said 25, 26, 28, and without a lift we're talking about. And no one was actually clear. Because some people cut fenders, some people had warped fenders. It just really varied, and this is a nice original four-wheeler. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to get the 27s. It's like, I think that'll work. And up front, if you look, it does actually clear. You can see there's no rubbing up in there on the front fenders. It did, however, rub the front bumper right here as you come around on the corner. So what I did is just hook this to a tree and bend this out a little bit just to cut. I don't want to cut it. I'm not an imbecile. I just bent that a little bit, make it clear. Now in the rear, though, if you see how close it is, it was almost touching. It was real close. So what I did is I took a jack handle, about yay long, stuck in there on the metal brace on the bolt, and just pried it a couple times, and got that finger clearance. Now, the more the suspension goes up, it gets a little closer, but even at full up travel, it still doesn't rub. At down travel, on the compression stroke, it gets farther away from it. So it's not going to rub. So this is the biggest tire that you can put without doing a lift on a 350D. The only problem I had doing this, which sucked, and I didn't realize if I solved it, is if you look in here in the wheel, you can see that it was rubbing how this brake drum is designed. It's got like the brake drum, and then the hub is inside of that, but it's inset. So when you bolt the wheel on, it was scrubbing the inside of that. So what I did is put a couple washers back there temporarily, bolted it on so it was just barely touching, and just rode it, let it grind it down against the steel wheel. And you could have took a grinder, but I don't have a grinder. And then tighten the wheel more, let it grind down, and then eventually get rid of the washers, put it back on, let it grind the final bit off, torque them all down, and you're set. So that was the only problem I had. But overall, it looks great. This four-wheeler, the family I got it from had it for about 15 years at least. It was sitting in a garage, and I don't think I've ever shown it on this channel before, but check out this old decal on the back. This four-wheeler is originally from Colorado. This thing was used to plow snow and go, I think, elk hunting with. Probably all kinds of hunting, but specifically elk hunting. And it's cherry. It's truly mint. Now, I'm not going to snorkel it. I'm not going to do nothing like that. I'm not crazy. I would be murdered if someone saw me do that to this, because this is arguably the cleanest 350D out there. I have not seen another one. I'm not saying there's not a cleaner one out there, but this is the cleanest one I've ever seen. So that's pretty much it. A little video to help you out if you're, modifying a 350D and you want bigger tires. That's what you can do. You can go with a 26, not have to do anything at all, or go with a 27, for the same price and do just a little bit of modification. and it still has great power. I didn't notice really any difference, especially in first gear, which is low. You know, on these it's called low on the side of the case, but definitely worth it.